Coming up on Look Today, we've got some breaking news. Lieutenant Governor Hochul announces a $2 million New York grant for the Glens Falls Civic Center. And also, the Lieutenant Governor visited with Mayor Yepsen at a local Saratoga pizzeria. And the citizens of Granville go to vote on a $1.5 million improvement plan for the school. I've got details on all of this ahead on Look Today. Welcome, everyone. I'm Jay Hood Jackson, and this is Look Today. Well, in tonight's program, I sit down with Maria Trapka. She's the executive director of Saratoga Plan. She's going to talk about environmental land conservation. And I also talk with Kim Hance. She's from the Alzheimer's Association in a weekly look at seniors. Plus, we have your weather for the Tri-North counties. But first, these headline stories. Well, in our lead story, Lieutenant Governor Hochul announces a $2 million New York State grant for the Glens Falls Civic Center. Funding will go to a new center scoreboard, locker room improvements, new portable chairs for floor seating, floor coverings, and other projects. Well, Ed Bartholomew, the EDC president, said that this will greatly improve the landscape of the facility and give the center better capabilities of competing for shows and events. Now, this is great news for the Glens Falls and Glens Falls surrounding areas. Now, we're going to give you a full story tomorrow. The press conference broke today just when we were trying to tape this program, so we'll have a lot more details on this in tomorrow's program. In other news, speaking of the Lieutenant Governor, she also met with Mayor Yepsen at Pizza 7 in Saratoga in celebration of, you ready? Pizza Day. Well, Hochul is a big supporter of local businesses, especially in Saratoga. Also, having worked in pizzerias, she showcased her talent. Hochul is clearly passionate about grassroots businesses, as she seemed very much at ease in the pizzeria. Well, both the Lieutenant Governor and Mayor Yepsen joked around with everyone. She also reminisced about her days as a teenager working in a pizzeria.
It's great. I started as a 15-year-old working at a pizzeria about 30 minutes from my house. It was the only job I could find. I worked there every day after school, evenings and weekends, and I got pretty good at it. We also made chicken wings because I'm from Buffalo, but I love making the pizza, so I haven't done this in a very long time, so it's great to be back here. And again, as the mayor said, support our local businesses. We really cherish the entrepreneurial spirit here, coming out here and making an opportunity not just for themselves, but for the people they employ as well. So we're here to say thank you and happy Pizza Day.
Make mine a large with thin crust and mushroom. In other news, school district residents in Granville headed over to the polls on Tuesday to vote for a $1.5 million capital project. The project consists of safety and maintenance items that will cost more in the long run if they are not addressed now. The project includes reconstructing parking lots to fix potholes, repointing chimneys, updating the phone system, and installing a safety net between the baseball field and the tennis courts. Well, $240,000 will be covered by the district's fund balance. The remaining $1.26 million will be paid through a bond in the next several years. Well, the polls will be open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. at the Granville Junior Senior High School. Now, we spoke with Mark Beeson. He's the superintendent of the Granville School District about the project.
One of the big projects that we're purchasing is, looking to purchase is parking lots. They fell into disrepair. The substructure has failed, so there's some drainage issues, and if we do the repairs now, we'll be able to save other portions of the lots. The other one is pointing on our chimneys, as the brick face has been, moisture has gotten into the mortar, and they need to be repointed. If you don't treat those, the brick face could crumble, and all of these things affect safety on the campus.
Yeah. Well, in other news, it took a while, but a significant snowfall has finally arrived in the upstate region. That is, if you consider 3 inches significant. Well, while some of us might not be too pleased with the 3 inches of snow, others are celebrating. West Mountain, the ski resort, is very excited about it. They opened up their West Express Summit Triple Chair, that is, this morning at 10 a.m. Also, the Face and Magic Carpet will be open every Tuesday night. Now, the snowfall is perfect timing for the Fire on the Mountain event this Friday. Now, there will be a torchlight parade down the face of the mountain, followed by fireworks and live music. It's a great event for the whole family. Now, let's see if we're expecting more snow later in the week. For the weather, we're going to head to the Glens Falls Weather Center for a look at your first forecast. Thanks a lot, Jeremy. Well, coming up, I sit down with Maria Trapka. She's the Executive Director of Saratoga Plan, and we're going to talk about the environmental land conservation movement. And we also talk with Kim Hance. She's from the Alzheimer's Association in a look at seniors. But first, if you see news happening, you want to share a story idea or join us for an interview, give us a call on the hotline. The number is 798-8000.